So after my last upload, I had a lot of people that were interested in learning the Nightcrawler effect I used in the video. So I thought I'd take the time to shoot a quick tutorial video to show you guys how you could use this effect to make your videos look that much better. So if you're interested in learning effects like this, like this, yeah, effects like that, then follow me back to my office and I'll show you how we can get it done. Back in the office where I don't need these shades anymore, let's hop into Adobe Premiere and I'll show you how to get this effect done. Okay, so let's jump into Premiere Pro, find our first clip we're gonna work with, click on that. Once it pops up, I'll just give you guys a quick example of what you're trying to do while you're out there filming. So you'll see I just walk, squat down, jump, land, and it's just like that. It looks silly, but once you edit it, it will all make sense. So you scroll to where you want to set your in point, hit I on your keyboard to set the in point, scroll to when you jump, and once you reach max height of your jump, about there, hit O on your keyboard to set your out point, and drag your clip into your timeline. Now your second clip, you're going to want to shoot that same shot, but without you in frame. So let's drag that into the timeline next to the clip we already placed in, and you're left with that. The next step we're going to do is download the Nightcrawler effect. I'm going to leave the link for that down below for you guys to download and put it into your projects however you'd like. Once you do that, you're going to go File, Import, find the effect where you saved it, click Import, and now open that folder. Now in the folder you're going to have two sound effects, a hard hit and a quick whoosh, and then two effects. The one here on the left is a little smaller for the upper part of your body, and the one on the right for your lower part of the body. So we'll drag those effects into our timeline. And minimize. Now we're still left with a black box around the effect. So to get rid of that, click on the effect, go up to Effects Controls where it says Blend Mode here, switch it from Normal to Subtract. And you want to do that with both clips. So Effect Controls, Blend Mode, switch from Normal to Subtract. And there you have it. Now we want to highlight both clips, right click, speed and duration, and we're going to want to make it 3 times faster, so we're going to change from 100% to 300%. There you go. Now let's position it to where we want it to start. So when I go to jump, right as my feet leave the ground, highlight those effects and drag it to that spot. So now we have it where we want it, but the effect is, as you can see, is still to the right of us. So we're going to have to scale and position the effects where we want them. Effect Control, Position, and just slide it over. I'm going to scale it up. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the lower part. Scale it up. Just adjust it a little bit till you like it. And let's see how that looks. It's not bad. Now one more thing we're going to do to help enhance the effect a little bit is we're going to go into Effects and search for an effect called Cross Dissolve. Drag the Cross Dissolve into the beginning and end of each effect and just shrink them down a little bit to the ends. Just like that. Now do it to the bottom effect. Alright, so once you have that finished, you want to do one more thing, and that's add the sound effect. Crawler effect file, and we're going to use the quick whoosh. Drag that into the project, match it up with a 2, and now you're left with perfect. Just going to cut these down because I don't need them to be that long. And that's about right. And now we're going to drag in our second clip. So you're disappearing from that spot, and I'm going to land here. Again, we're going to scroll to where we want to start it. I on the keyboard for in point, O on the keyboard for your out point. Once you have that set, drag it into your timeline. And again, you're going to have to jump, reach the max point of your jump, cut, C on the keyboard to bring up the cut tool, V on the keyboard to bring back your selection tool, left click, and delete. Right click in the middle there, ripple delete, and now find where you land, and then jump again. Reach max height. Just going to bring the ends in. Now what you want to do here is, you've already made the effect, so you can simply just left click, highlight the 2 effects, hit Option and hold, left click on the effects, drag it to where you want it, let go of the left click button first, and then let go of Option. And now you moved it, copied and pasted it over, and you just have to reset your position and size again. So effect control, and I'll go back a little bit, and just scroll it over your body again. Set it to however you think it looks best. Perfect. Lower half. See how that looks. And there you have it. So now we're going to do one more thing. Go back into the Nightcrawler folder, and we're going to use the hard hit effect. Drag that in, place it with those, and let's see what we have. A little bit too long in between the 2 clips, so I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. Slide these over, and we'll see how that looks. And that's perfect. Alright guys, so there you have it. You're just going to repeat those steps each time you want to pop out and back into the screen. Well, that's the Nightcrawler effect. I hope it was easy enough for you guys to follow along. If it wasn't, let me know in the comments down below how I could do better for the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and until next time, thanks for watching. I'm out, sucker.